Good morning, guys. I'm in front of the general store here at the Stagecoach Trails RV camp and getting ready to hopefully catch a ride back to the trailhead. I was supposed to be here at 7:30 and 7:25 and nobody's out here. There were supposed to be a few people here from what I was reading on social media, so I might be walking, but we'll see. I just really don't want to walk 4 miles on the road first thing with this heavier pack if I don't have to, but we'll see. Somebody will come along, I'm sure. All right, I just got dropped off by Rebecca, or her trail name is Fossil. She works at the Two Foot Adventures, and she's a trail angel here in Julian, getting back on where Ghost picked us up on Monday, so I can finish this little walk to Scissors Crossing. It is 7:36 in the morning, getting a nice early start. It's not supposed to be hot today. I think it's only supposed to be in the 60s, so it should be a really nice day. The wind, holy moly, it's been insane the last couple of days. Last night my cabin was shaking all night long from the gusts of winds coming through. Made it a little hard to sleep. So even though I wasn't directly out in it, it kept shaking me awake. But I did manage to get a few hours of sleep anyway. So today the plan is to go to Third Gate Water Cache. My bag is way too heavy. Got too much food. But I carried some produce out with me, so I just stopped back at underneath the Scissors Crossing, under the underpass, to eat an orange, at least get some of the weight out. But I have a banana, avocado, plan on eating those at lunchtime so I can get the produce out because it is heavy. And that's why hikers don't carry a lot of that stuff out with them, because it does add a lot of extra weight. And this is a longer waterless stretch. We've been a little bit spoiled this year, but I have to go the whole 14 miles without any water sources. Actually, there's a ton of water. There's a huge water cache underneath Scissors, so if you need to, you can load up there. But then you got to go the 14 miles to Third Gate Water Cache. So that is my plan today. I have little over 3 liters, including my Kachava shake. So that should be plenty to get me there today. It's not supposed to be especially hot or anything, so I should be fine. I'm seeing so many flowers. So beautiful. This is going to be that day that's probably going to take me forever to get to my campsite, and I don't care. I have all day, and there's so many beautiful plants and views in this stretch from Scissors to the Third Gate Water, actually all the way to Warner Springs. It's just a really beautiful section. Wow. So I'm taking photographs of everything and then running it through my Plant ID Picture This app so I can try to ID a lot of things, but look at that. Okay. It's been a few people come up behind me, but I'm going definitely a lot slower than everyone else. That's fine, especially leaving town. Everything's really stiff. And once you leave Scissors down there, you can see I came down from down there. There's a pretty good climb to get up here on these ledge walks. And then pretty much the rest of the day it's going to be generally level, just going in and out of these these mountains. So it's kind of a cruisy day. So I can afford to take a little time off and enjoy all the plants and still get to camp with probably plenty of daylight. Wow. This really is just an amazing section if you can ever get out and do a section hike. So this is an ocotillo, and you can see the one down there is getting its little flower. There's little flags on the end, and those will be nice and bright orange once they completely bloom out. I'm at about mile, what is that, 81 and a half. I don't think I'm at, oh, pay attention. I'm not on a steep ledge right now, so. But yeah, I'm at about mile 81.5, 82, somewhere around there. And pretty much just gonna be going in and out of these hillsides for the next 10, 11 miles. So that's pretty much what the day is gonna be, but there's so much gorgeous like vegetation, and it's still really pretty views. And as I've mentioned before, this is not an area that you want to come through when it's really, really hot, if you can help it. It is a longer waterless carry, so you have to carry about 14 miles worth of water, and it gets really hot in these canyons. There's usually a breeze once you get on the, when you go out towards the valley, but then you're going right back into the canyons where there's not a lot of wind, and it gets really hot. Oh, it's so hard to find a place to go to the bathroom. There's so many hikers out here right now. Yeah, like I mentioned before, I'm definitely in the bubble of hikers. And I don't know if people flip-flop back down or didn't start on their permit dates, but sure seems like there's more than typical out here for the 50 permits a day, but it's a weird year. But it does make things like going to the bathroom challenging. I think I can find a spot in here somewhere. I just saw two people going back there. My family that have messaged me that they hope I'm doing okay alone out here. Don't worry, I'm not really alone. There's so many people around, and everyone's always asking, how are you doing? How are you doing? As soon as you stop on the side of the trail just to get a drink or do anything, everyone's checking up on you. So it's a good group of people. Hikers look out for each other typically. So finally found a place to go to the bathroom. Now I can sit down, take a quick break, and then yeah, I'll head up a little bit longer before I stop and take a longer lunch break. Waiting for it to warm up just a little bit more, and maybe I'll take like a little siesta. That was really nice the other day. And yeah, just resting my knee. My knee needs to be nice to me. So it's not terrible right now, but thank goodness there's not a lot of big downhills today, because I don't know what it would feel like. But right now it's kind of a really super gradual uphill. After that first initial climb up out of Scissors, it's kind of more gradual, but it goes up just very slightly. So kind of cruisy. But anyway, I'm gonna go have some snacks. I'm hungry. Super windy, so I'll probably limit the video this afternoon, but gorgeous landscape. Still got those gusty winds, but not. I'm at mile 85.5. I was gonna try to make it to 88 before my lunch. I'm starting to get hungry though, and would be nice to stop and stretch, but we'll see if I can find a good spot to sit. It's pretty windy, so if I can find like good combination of cell service so I can contact family and friends, and nice sheltered from the wind spot, then I will take it sooner. But gorgeous landscape. Again, it's changed as I've gone around the corners. It's never ceases to amaze me. This is first gate. I'm trying to get to third gate. Oh, they never open very far. Oh, what is up with that? Okay, good. All right. The hills over there, very different looking, kind of like a green, not just like the green plants, but almost like a greenish colored soil or rock. Very unusual. So I am still on the hunt for a good lunch spot. And so far everything is like very low growing. Doesn't provide a lot of shade or anything. Fortunately, it's not too hot though. So if I can't find shade, that's not a big deal. I'll use my umbrella. Another good reason to have my umbrella with me. I think it's a thrasher, but I'll have to get a better look at it. Just got down here to the bottom of this valley. I'm gonna look for a place to take lunch down here. But look at these little flowers down here. They're so cute, so vibrant. But look how tiny they are. All right, let's go see. I already saw one shade spot already taken. Oh well, let's see what we can find. All right, I walked down here quite a ways away from the trail, but I'm just gonna sit here, I think, because if I go further in there, it's gonna block the wind. And actually, the wind is keeping it from being a little too warm right now. So I'm just gonna sit here and chow down and relax a little bit, and make that last stretch to camp. Okay, gate number 2. That means gate 3 and my campsite, or the area that I'm camping, is next. So this is about mile 88, and I'm gonna close the door like a responsible person. I don't think there's any cattle or anything up here, and it's open there, but whatever. Alright, I'm at about mile 89. Ooh, getting close to 100. I'll hit that tomorrow. And so I only have a little over 2 miles to go to get to Third Gate Water Cache. And I mean, it's only gonna be like not even 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's over 14 miles, and I don't want to overdo it with my body. Just gonna take my time, and 14 miles is plenty. Oh, finally made it to Third Gate. So there's campsites up here. I'm gonna probably look and see if I can get the campsite that I had last year and the previous year, because it's a really nice secluded spot. There's the trail register, and if I wanted to continue on tonight, I'd go that way. But I'm gonna go down towards the water cache. Nice lighting. My goodness gracious. Okay. Well, I made it to my campsite that I'm gonna stay for the night. It's only 3:40 in the afternoon, but I did 15 miles. It was 14.9 miles today. And by the time I go down and get water from the water cache, it'll be over 15 miles. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't want to go any further today. And especially with the knee acting up a little bit. And it felt okay towards the second half of the day, which is good. And then also my lower back was kind of pinching when I left too. I was also carrying a lot of weight out of town, so that may not have helped either. And then there was that big climb initially, but everything was kind of cooperating towards the better half of the day. It's just that I started feeling just tired, just the normal tired. So I think I did enough for the day, and I'm on track to get to Warner Springs on Friday. Today's Wednesday, and I'm gonna meet up with my friend Pat again this year, and she's gonna bring some goodies for me, and we might go have some lunch. So that's gonna be on Friday, so I don't need to make any extra miles and get there. I'm already gonna be there kind of early enough as it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and relax for a little bit, drink some more water. I have not drank enough today. I just was not thirsty at all, and yeah, I need to force some liquids down. So I'm just gonna sit here for a while, relax, and then I'll get set up in a little bit. This guy's hanging out at my campsite, hunting for something. I'll send it to my herb friend to ID it. I'm thinking some sort of whiptail, not sure. Oh look, it looks like it's gonna bury itself. What's it looking for? She's very persistent with wanting to be right there, because when I came down, it slithered off to the side, and then, I mean, it came right back with me actively setting up my tent right there. So just letting it do its thing. It's not bothering me, and a harmless little snake. On my way down to the water cache to fill up for the night, and then that way I won't have to come in the morning first thing, and I can just get back on the trail without having to come down here. Oh my gosh. It's very distinct. All right, guys. Well, I totally get I'm not winning any fashion points here, but it's functional for sleeping. But everything's set up. My stomach's been a little off this afternoon. I ate really healthy today, but for some reason my tummy's just a little upset. But nothing bad. But I just decided to just like have crackers tonight and eat really light and drink a lot of water. So just let my stomach do its thing, and then I'll probably be starving in the morning because I burned some calories today, and definitely didn't replace that. But my body's going through a lot of changes right now with all the exercises getting day after day after day. So I totally expect to feel these little ailments here and there. That happens at home too when I go on calorie restricting or trying to lose weight. I always go through these weird little things, but I'll take that as a positive that maybe I'm gonna lose some weight. I need to lose a little bit of weight, but anyway, I'm gonna go get into bed. It's kind of early. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, but I'll probably work on some movie editing and drift off to sleep kind of early. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 9. So today was 1 week ago I started on the PCT, and it seems like so long ago. It's so crazy. Like, I go back and I watch my videos that I'm editing, and it seems like a long time ago. So it's just really funny to, that's why I love doing these vlogs, because it just, you know, I forget everything that happens each day and like what it looks like. And it's really interesting to see everything that's happened each day up to this point. So, okay. All right. Well, I'm beat. So I'm going to go get in my tent, cozy up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome to day 9. It is Thursday. Sun is out. Hopefully it'll warm up. It was really cold last night and the condensation on the tent froze. My sleeping bag got pretty damp last night too, so I need to dry that out today at some point. And I'm just making my breakfast shake, which is my coffee, my Starbucks Via packet, a little bit of hot cocoa drink, and then my Kachava protein. Actually, it's not just protein, but it's protein and nutrition shake. So that should be a good breakfast to get me going today. Today I will hit 100 miles, which is my first big milestone, so that's exciting. All right, it's gonna get my breakfast, get everything packed up, and head up the trail. Back on the trail, I started at about 8 o'clock. And I just took my time. I wanted to try to dry out my sleeping bag a little before stuffing it into the stuff sack, because I think it kind of messes up the feathers when I do that. It's going to be about a maybe 4.5, 5 mile climb this morning. It doesn't look like it's too steep or anything, but still a climb. But so I'll be pacing myself, and then the rest of the day should be pretty just kind of like a nice cruisy trail. But this area is beautiful. I love coming through here. I see a lot of these yucca fronds, the old dried up ones laying on the ground. And these fibers are so strong and so tough, you can't break them when you pull them. Does anybody know were these used by Native Americans or other cultures to use for roping things together? I mean, it looks like it could definitely be used for rope. That's pretty cool. I love that. That's so cool. I just pulled out my far out map just to make sure I'm not going southbound for some reason, the way these switchbacks are. And I keep stopping and taking pictures and things. But it occurred to me that I felt like I was going southbound because this is kind of just going back that general direction towards camp. But alas, I am going northbound. Fortunately, because it would suck to waste miles like that. Funny, like you always feel like you're so far out, remote, away from everything, and then turn a corner and there's the highway. That's the one that goes up to Julian, that direction. And if you keep going that way, I think that's San Felipe Road, and that takes you up to Warner Springs. I took that route in February when I did my road trip. I just had another hiker tell me that I smell nice. I feel like I'm winning the day already. I don't think I'll be getting that compliment after about 6 days out here though. Oh my gosh, I finally found the cave. This is my 4th time walking through this section, and I happened to walk by it all the other 3 times I've come by here. I think it's just, as you're walking along here, you just have your head down and focusing on, and I just always go by it. So I was determined to find it this time. Yes. The ground and like the rocks back here are so cool and cold. This is like a perfect place to come cool off. Oh, it's about time for a break anyway, so. That 5-mile climb felt pretty good this morning. I felt really strong, and even though I'm still kind of slower than everybody, it's fine. I usually end up passing everyone on the side taking a break. So I'm still around a lot of the same hikers I started with, which has been really nice to see familiar faces. So yeah, I still feel good. I feel like I'm where I need to be physically, and you know, doing about 15-mile days average. So that's not too bad for just a week into this. But I do want to try to pick up that pace in a little bit here, probably like in another week. I'll start trying to get more like 16 to 18, because that's closer to where I need to be to do the flipping I'm doing, to get around problem areas, to get to Washington when I want to. So, you know, I'll take those rest times when I need them, but I still have to kind of stay on somewhat of a schedule to comfortably complete this and have time to take off for things that are urgent. I love that you can see the trail just cut across the hillsides. So from here on out, it's actually just a gradual downhill for the day. So it should be a really pleasant walk for the rest of the day. I'm still not sure exactly where I'm gonna stop for the day. I'm just gonna kind of feel it out. Conservative side of me wants to stay at Barrel Springs, so it's only a 10-mile day, just to let my body recover a little bit more, because really there's no reason to get closer to Warner Springs. I mean, because in the morning I would only have 8 miles to hike to get to where I'm going to meet Pat, and I could just get up early enough for that. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I want to camp by the San Ysidro Creek, because I'm sure there's going to be a busload. It doesn't matter where you go, there's going to be a lot of people camping right now. But again, I'll just I'll feel it out. Well, I am less than 1 mile from the 100-mile marker, so that's pretty cool. I think it was the coolest the first time, but it's still a good landmark. 100 miles in 9 days. That's not too bad. There it is, 100 miles. So I only have to do that 25 more times. This looks like troll hair. I am really looking forward to sitting down, honestly, to get the backpack off and take my lunch. But I'm very close to Barrel Springs now, which is mile 101. So I'm thinking I might as well just go there and just hang out there for a little bit and figure out what I want to do this afternoon. Expected to see more people here. I know there's quite a few people behind me still coming though. Some trail magic here at Barrel Springs. Woohoo! Hamburger helper over there at the table, serving people or helping us out. And I'm definitely gonna partake. I'm starving. I haven't had lunch yet and it's about 1 o'clock.
That's the best side of them anyway.
That's really cute. Thank you.
Hey guys, well, it's almost 2 o'clock and I went to the Trail Magic, had a great time talking to the guys over there that are running that. They're so nice, and had a good time with that. But I think I'm gonna stay here at Barrel Springs. It's mile 101 and that makes it about a 10-mile day today. But I love the idea of just taking it easy on my body today and giving a little extra rest. So I think it's a great place to stop. And they're gonna do Trail Magic first thing in the morning, bacon and eggs. So I might just wanna be here for that too. But yeah, I also have some other trail friends that are gonna be hanging out here. So I think this is a perfect place to spend the rest of the afternoon. And I had a few snacks at the Trail Magic, but I think I'm gonna go get some food too. I actually need some real food in me, and yeah, so I think I made a good decision to just stay here. It's the end of day 9 and it's only about 5:45 right now, but I think I'm just gonna get into bed and do some editing and then drift off to sleep really early. And I think I'm just gonna get packed up really early in the morning and take off. You guys take care, and I will see you tomorrow for day 10.